In life, there are moments when a single word, a look, or even just a little trust from someone else can change the entire path we take. Imagine you're about to face a big challenge, but suddenly, someone, it could be a friend, a teacher, or even a stranger, looks at you and says, "I believe in you. I know you can do this." Isn't that magical? It's just a few words, but within them lies a world of potential. You begin to feel more confident, stronger, and suddenly the difficulties ahead seem much easier to handle. I recall the story of Min, an 8th grade student. This boy was nothing special compared to his classmates. Min was always the one sitting at the back of the class, rarely noticed. His test scores were usually average, and he never thought he could stand out or achieve anything extraordinary. But one day, during a literature lesson, the homeroom teacher looked at Min and said a simple sentence. "I see you have a talent for writing. I believe if you try, you'll do great things." Just a simple sentence, not elaborate or flowery, but it completely changed Min's attitude and mindset. Those words became an invisible source of motivation, urging him to start trying with writing assignments and crafting sentences. And each time he handed in his work, Min felt like he was gradually surpassing the limits he had once thought impossible. At the end of that year, Min won 2nd place in a citywide writing competition. The entire class and his teacher were stunned, but Min knew that it was the belief of his teacher that helped him realize his potential and dare to challenge himself. This is a vivid example of the Pygmalion Effect, a psychological phenomenon that shows when someone believes in us, we not only change the way we see ourselves, but also the way we act, even surpassing ourselves. So what exactly is this effect? Why can someone else's belief in us become such a powerful motivator? Let's explore it together in the next part of our journey. The Pygmalion Effect is a powerful psychological phenomenon that has been studied and proven across various fields, from education and work to everyday life. This concept describes the profound impact that other people's expectations can have on our behavior and results. Simply put, when others believe in your ability, you tend to work harder to meet those expectations. The Pygmalion Effect gets its name from a Greek myth, where King Pygmalion created a beautiful statue and asked the gods to bring it to life. When the statue became a living woman, she turned into the ideal woman Pygmalion had envisioned because he had deeply believed in and loved her. This story showcases the power of expectations. Expectations can turn the impossible into possible. To understand how this effect works, we must refer to a famous study conducted by Robert Rosenthal and Lenore Jacobson in 1968. In this experiment, they told teachers at an elementary school that some of their students had exceptional potential and would show rapid progress throughout the school year. However, these students were randomly chosen and had no distinguishing characteristics from the other students. The results of this study were surprising. After 1 year, the students who the teachers expected to grow quickly actually made significant progress compared to the other students. These students not only improved their grades, but also gained confidence and became more engaged in class. The teachers were unaware that they had simply treated these students with more attention and care because they believed in their potential, and this belief led to a significant change in their behavior and academic results. This proves that expectations can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. When someone believes in you, you begin to feel that you can accomplish something, and you strive harder, work more, and ultimately, positive results follow. This is a positive feedback loop, where the expectations of others help us achieve our own goals. But why do expectations hold such power? The answer lies in social psychology. One important factor in the Pygmalion Effect is encouragement. When we feel trusted and expected to succeed, we become more responsible for the outcome. We start to believe in ourselves, and this belief helps us overcome challenges and obstacles. Another reason is that our behavior changes when we sense others' expectations. For example, when a teacher believes in a student, they will spend more time and attention on that student. The student feels valued and encouraged, which naturally leads to better academic results. Studies show that when others' expectations increase, we make more effort to not disappoint those who believe in us. Moreover, the Pygmalion Effect doesn't just impact learning, but also affects social relationships and work environments. In the workplace, when supervisors trust their employees' abilities, the employees feel encouraged, more motivated, and tend to work harder. This not only helps them grow, but also contributes to the overall success of the team or organization. As we saw in the previous part, the Pygmalion Effect demonstrates the power of expectations on an individual's behavior and outcomes. The expectations of others can change the way we perceive ourselves, which in turn motivates us to achieve success. But the question remains, how have these expectations become a powerful force that drives people to change and develop in real life? Let's take a look at a few real-life stories and examples to better understand the magic of the Pygmalion Effect. One of the most influential figures in the history of science and technology is Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. As a child, Edison was considered unteachable. Once his teacher wrote in his report card that Edison was too stupid to learn. However, Edison's mother refused to accept this. She believed that Edison could achieve great things, and she constantly encouraged him. Thanks to her expectations, Edison developed extraordinary creativity and later became one of the greatest inventors in history. Most of us are familiar with Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. However, few know that Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team for being deemed not good enough. Nevertheless, his college coach believed in Jordan's abilities and gave him the opportunity to develop. Each time he faced failure, Jordan worked even harder to prove he was worthy of others' expectations. It was this belief and encouragement from his coach that helped Jordan become a legend. A famous study from Harvard University showed that students who were given high expectations by their teachers performed better academically. The story of a school in the United States illustrates this clearly. In a classroom, a teacher randomly selected a few students and informed them that they would show rapid progress throughout the year. These students began to feel the high expectations and special attention from the teacher, and immediately they put more effort into their studies. By the end of the year, these students achieved outstanding results, even though they had no initial distinguishing characteristics. These stories not only prove the power of expectations, but also serve as an invaluable source of inspiration. They show us that no matter how difficult our starting circumstances may be, as long as someone believes in us and has expectations for us, we can rise above and change our lives. Belief is a powerful motivator, and each of us can be the one to change someone else's life by believing in them. We've just explored the amazing power of the Pygmalion Effect. How the expectations of others can create powerful changes in our behavior and outcomes. But can we create positive expectations in our own lives? Not only from others, but also from ourselves. Expectations aren't just an external influence. They can be created from within us. If you believe in your own abilities, if you expect success and progress, you can also change your life for the better. In fact, self-expectation and belief in oneself are key factors that push you to overcome any obstacles and challenges. One simple yet highly effective way to apply the Pygmalion Effect to your own life is by believing in your own abilities. Set goals for yourself and expect that you can achieve them. When you expect great things from yourself, you create your own motivation to work harder, not give up, and continue growing. Look at successful people. They've all gone through tough times and faced failures, but they remained steadfast in their belief in their abilities. Like Michael Jordan, despite being cut from his high school basketball team, he didn't let that failure define him. His belief in himself helped him rise and become a legend. Positive expectations don't only come from within you, they also come from those around you. Create an environment where you are surrounded by people who believe in you, encourage you, and help you grow. The friends you choose to accompany you, your teachers, coaches, or even your family members can all play an important role in creating a motivating and expectation-filled space. A positive environment full of expectations will give you more motivation to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Seek out those who can uplift you, who believe in your abilities even when you face difficulties. Lastly, the Pygmalion Effect is not just a theory. It's a powerful tool you can apply every day. By believing in your abilities and understanding that expectations can change the results, you will notice the difference in your life. Whether you're a student, an employee, or an entrepreneur, positive expectations will take you further. Don't let the fear of failure or lack of confidence stop you. Start with yourself and place expectations on what you can achieve. And most importantly, believe that you can push past any limits. Expectations can create miracles. If you believe in yourself, if you create a positive environment and always expect success, you'll find that everything is possible. Remember that you are the one who decides your path, and the power of expectation can change your entire world. Believe in yourself, and you'll see yourself achieving the impossible.